Welcome to Walletopia. It's the wonderful comments, insights, and experiences I hear from all of you that keep me going. So it's wonderful. Keep doing that. I appreciate it. Now, we've reviewed a flat leather wallet before, and James Craver, the owner and maker, has a unique style all his own. We have his flat card wallet with us, and while it might appear simple, there's so much going on with it when you take a look at it closely. So let's get into it. Everything is done by hand by James at Flat Leather. This is a stamp on this very simple string and button envelope that we have here, which we will open up. Very good. Talking about, thank you, leather care, very important about it, social media and whatnot. Leather care is so important, and it's something that good makers really try and tell you about. So here we have it. This is the flat card. It is blue with a yellow strap, obviously, but I don't know. Like I said, it's simple, but there's a lot going on with it. Let's open it up. As you can see, that's where the elastic is secured, and we have one pocket here. Look at the construction of this. It's a nice weight of leather. Nice sewing, secured where it needs to. One piece that's folded over. Very nice. All right. Now to the feature review of the Flat Leather Flat Card Wallet. We also have a very strong elastic here. This is to keep the wallet closed. We undo this, we open it up, and we have one interior space. With a slot here for cards, cash, etc. The slot really is available for anything that can fit, obviously, and it will stretch if you want it to. And with this closure, I think that coins would obviously still be safe in here with this in place. They may or may not get out, but it depends on how you use it. But it is an all-purpose one-slot wallet. If you're looking for that simplicity, it's wonderful. And that is a review of the features of the Flat Leather Flat Card Wallet. Now on to the card and cash insertion test. All right, you saw that I put coins in here as well, so let's try this here. I didn't feel like, or even, and the coins aren't coming out of here, so I think you might be okay with this. Now, from a minimalist perspective, obviously 3, whatever you want to put in there, reasonable carry option is probably 4, which I had here. Company recommends, James says up to 7, plus cash, if this is your primary wallet. Now, one thing to remember is Walletopia is where you go when you want to know anything and everything there is about the world of wallet. That was sneaky, wasn't it? Anyway, the wallet itself, from a quality perspective, and this is where you get into wonderful things about this, it's designed and manufactured in the United Kingdom. It's Italian Walpier Butero full-grain veg tan leather. It's a mouthful, but it's a wonderful type of leather. One piece of leather folded and sewn. I mentioned earlier that this was 100% handmade. And when I mean that handmade, I mean that it's hand cut. The whole piece of leather is hand cut. It's hand burnished, not done by a machine. And of course, it is hand sewn. And so the sewing on this by hand, cutting by hand, burnishing by hand, of course, threading, sewing by hand, and ultimately going to the post is done by walking. The elastic is heavy duty, feels quality and strong. And if I recall, this is also sourced locally in the United Kingdom. Great for that. It's priced at $50, and it's simple in design. The usability is also very smooth. You just remove the elastic like this, and it's not hard. You flip it, get into it, grab it, put it around. And elastics on wallets is part of what James's wallet line is. It's a signature for what they do. If you look at the other review he did, or go and look at the wallets he has, it's really awesome, and it really is a signature piece of the wallets he makes. Now, since we're dealing with a single pocket, you could put about anything you want in there. Larger coins would also work, as the opening obviously will not allow them to come out. We saw that even with just quarters, which are not that bad. Prevents them from coming out. And I do wish that it had more than just one slot. if I could ask for a wish list, kind of external here. I mean, it begins to interfere with the elastic, but something that's a little quicker. And what I like versus a traditional bifold wallet in this is the texture, the construction, the diversity, the elastic strap. It's all just a great touch on this. Now it measures 4.2 by 3 by 0.3, and it weighs 27 grams, fairly light. Now James founded flat leather in 2012 after discovering what he wanted was not available. Now, necessity of mother's invention. We see that so often with leather makers. So James found himself learning leather making and leather working, and we have the excellent products we see today that he creates. Now, flat leather products are designed to be minimal, lightweight, slimline, and most importantly, long-lasting. So now let's get into the final score. For quality, a 5. Price, a 3. Features, a 3. Now, let me tell you here. Some might think that with only one slot, this would be a deficiency and the feature score should be lower. Now remember that the feature score is based on if the wallet as designed is doing what it should be doing. And in this case, it does. Usability, a 3, and perception, a 5. That gives us a final score of 38 out of 50. Thanks for joining us once again. We appreciate you always being here. We'll see you in the next review. Bye.